Hi guys, well we're established in the Bow Valley Provincial Campground west of Calgary, Alberta. This is our first camping trip with the van, so we're gonna test everything and mostly organization and our life in it. All the systems have been tested before, so we should be fine. But we'll see how it goes. This is exciting. Today the weather is nice. There's some clouds and sun, but it's supposed to rain later, so I'll film as much as I can today, show you around a little bit, and share with you our experience. So today being our first day, we decided to go simple for the lunch. So I made eggs for both of us, and we are gonna have a piece of bread and cheese. Because the weather's nice, we're going to have lunch outside on the picnic table. Well, guys, we just finished lunch. I didn't feel much because it's the first time. It's difficult for us to figure out how we are organized, with space and stuff inside the van. But as the days go by and it becomes easier, then I'll set up a camera inside the van and try to show you. But anyways, we had a nice lunch. We cooked just eggs and had a piece of bread and cheese, as I said earlier. Then I made espresso using the espresso press and the electric kettle, and that worked quite well actually, because it's a bit messy and a bit complicated because everything's done manually, manual grinder and so on. But anyways, that worked out fine. The espresso was delicious, so that's a good thing. And later in the future, I want to do some cooking videos, show you what we cook inside the van without a sophisticated setup. So something to look forward to as we spend more time in the van and get used to it. It will be easier for me to grab more. Now we're gonna enjoy the fact that it's not raining, not snowing. We'll go for a walk along the river. So we are in early May 2024, the 5th of May actually. And for most of you in the northern hemisphere, this is spring already, but here in Canada, spring is slow to come. We had a snowstorm actually just a few days ago, and there's still snow on the ground, as you can probably see around me. So we did make a reservation for our campsite because we are with our son and grandson, and they actually picked the spot and so on. The sign on the highway says that the campground is full, but most of the sites are unoccupied. I'll show you in a second. This one's empty. There's a small RV over here, but this spot is empty. The next one is vacant, and all the spots we've seen so far are vacant. So there's very few vehicles. The truth is, it's a Sunday afternoon, and I guess most people have left. Tomorrow is a work day, it's not a holiday. But so the campground is very quiet, which is nice. in the Canadian Rockies around here, the highway parallels the train tracks, so you're never far away from the train, and there's quite a few that go by regularly. They carry goods, they don't carry passengers. We have very few passenger trains around here, but you can hear them in the background all the time. And they like... There we go. I was gonna say they like to use the horn even at night. We'll see how it is inside the van, actually. If we can hear it or not.
Where did you guys go?
Just around, you know.
It's nice. It's nice dry wood. This is wood we dried over winter in the garage.
Oh, yeah.
Because last year you took it camping with us, Theo, remember?
Hi guys, well, it's first morning in the van. It's 8 degrees Celsius inside the van. I'm not sure yet what the temperature is outside, but just turn the heater on. You can hear it going in the background, I'm sure. We slept really well. When we went to bed, it was 13-14 degrees Celsius inside. The bed is super comfy, warm, and yeah, it's been great. I'm quite happy. There doesn't seem to be any condensation on the windows. Like the back window, you can see there's absolutely nothing. And I don't see anything on the other windows as well, so that's quite nice. And yeah, it's interesting because 8 degrees is not much, but I don't know, somehow it doesn't feel as cold as I would expect. I guess all the insulation makes a big difference, and the van remains comfortable even in low temperatures. The fridge ran all night. It's very quiet, so yeah, we slept really well. I mean, the campground is pretty much empty. The only neighbors we have is our son and grandson in the next spot, but they went out for a night bike ride yesterday. Our 4-year-old grandson loves biking. They came back, it was about 10 o'clock, and yeah, we read for a while at the table, and a good experience so far. So this morning the plan is to cook and I mean prepare and have breakfast inside the van, and then later today I'm not sure what we're gonna do. Our son and grandson are staying until after lunch, and then they'll drive back home. We'll stay another night. It's a shame that people are too lazy to bring their garbage back to their campsite and just dispose of it properly. So I'm going to shave. That's the first time, so that'll be interesting. I'm going to warm up some water on the propane stove, and I'm not too sure how much of it I can show you because it's a small space, but we'll see how that goes. Well, I'm shaved, looking good. Kathy's washing herself inside the van. What I find interesting is that we've been out for about a day now, so the fridge has been going for almost 24 hours. We've used the electric kettle a couple times. The heater was on for a bit this morning. The lights were on quite a bit, and despite all that and the fact that the weather is cloudy, overcast, there's not much light, the batteries still show 100%. So I was checking earlier, the solar panels right now are producing 13 watts, which is really not much, but somehow that's been enough to maintain the batteries properly charged. So we'll see. We're totally off grid again today, and most of the day tomorrow we'll be here. We won't move the van, so I won't charge from the alternator, just the solar trickle charging. So that's encouraging. It means we can be off grid probably for a long time in, not so favorable conditions, and still have no issue with power. So that's good news. So far everything is testing fine. Quite happy. The van's quite comfortable. I mean, it's still a small space for two people, so it requires some planning before you tackle any task, cooking, making coffee, whatever. And it takes a long time. We got up, it was a little after 7 this morning. It's past 10 o'clock now, and we're not quite done yet. But I mean, we're taking our time, we're in no hurry. After all these months working inside the van and inside the garage, inside the van, I haven't seen the sun too much. It's nice to be outside again in nature and silence, quiet, fresh air, and just take the time to enjoy.
plier les rideaux.
Ouais, je pense que c'est mieux comme ça, non? On peut faire de l'extérieur.
Ouais, quand on peut, ouais.
Ouais, c'est sûr, sinon je vais me plier.
Donc, par contre, il faudra que je mette un crochet, là, parce que sinon, c'est ça.
Ouais.
Ils se
Ça
prennent
nous
mal.
enlève de la lumière. Si...
Puis ils se prennent mal les portes. Et puis donc, tu veux pour ça.
Je voudrais essayer que tu tires un peu vers toi.
Ouais.
Et que tu... Il y a des trucs qui se promènent. Voilà.
Okay. Okay. Good morning, guys. This is day 3 of our test camping trip in the transit. Everything's going fine. Inside the van, nothing to complain about. We've used the electric kettle, no problem with the inverter. The power is good. The batteries are staying close to 100%, even though we've been running the heater a few times last night, a little bit this morning. We were woken up at 4 a.m. by, I think, a squirrel on the solar panel that was, I don't know what it was doing, but anyways. But other than that, yeah, it's been really good. The weather's been okay, light drizzle yesterday afternoon, but we still went on a long walk, and looks about the same today. A few raindrops here and there, but not bad. So we have to leave the campsite by 2 p.m. So we'll see. We'll go for a walk again this morning, and either we'll have lunch here before we leave, or if it's getting a bit late, since it takes us time to prepare and clean up, we might just drive to a day use area so we can leave the site available if someone else coming after, which I doubt very much. It's very quiet. Well, guys, this is going to be it for this video. The first camping trip in the transit was a success. The next trip will be a much bigger adventure. We'll be driving to the northern coast of British Columbia, so the Pacific coast of Canada, not too far from Alaska. From there, we'll board an 8-hour ferry ride to the Queen Charlotte Islands. We'll be on the road for probably 3 to 4 weeks. So that's going to be exciting, very different from what we did in the past in South America. So I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day. Bye.